Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mabimpressions. I recently played a game called Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. This is a tactical RPG that was originally released exclusively on the Famicom for Japanese audiences. It's currently available as of this review on the Nintendo Switch online store. It goes for $5.99 US and will be sold up until the Fire Emblem 30th anniversary is done on October 2021. The Fire Emblem franchise has been around forever, but it was just one of those series that I never took a true dive into until the recent Fire Emblem Three Houses. Funnily enough, I actually did play this 1999 Fire Emblem version because I wanted to play the first in the series on Famicom before the Three Houses release on Switch. I played it through a translation ROM hack, but is this official Nintendo Switch translation port worth playing? Let's talk about it. All footage you're seeing today is taken straight from my Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light playthrough that you can watch on my Let's Play YouTube channel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love making these videos and reading all of your comments. I'll be going over a bit of the story, gameplay elements, and other noteworthy things I feel needs to be mentioned for Fire Emblem. Make sure to stay until the end of the video. I'll be showing you a bit of raw gameplay showing a couple of battles. The game takes place on the continent of Arcania. There are various nations here allying and feuding with each other. It kind of gets messy unless you deep dive into the lore, but pretty much you play as Marth, who is the Prince of Altea. He is a legendary warrior who slew the Dark Dragon by the name of Medeus. However, a neighboring kingdom raids the nation, killing his father and taking his sister hostage. Marth and friends embark on a quest to find the sacred sword Falchion and the Fire Emblem that will allow him to wield it. So, being the first ever in the Fire Emblem franchise and easily one of the pioneers for turn-based tactical strategy games, how does it hold up? Well, in my opinion, surprisingly well. Sure, there are a ton of quality of life mechanics added in future FE games, but it's very interesting to see where it actually started and how much they were able to fit on this retro console. The game is broken up into stages where you control units one by one until they've exhausted all their actions. You could move, attack enemies, trade gear, buy items from stores, and visit special locations like villages and coliseum. After you've exhausted all your actions, the whole enemy army moves, attacks, performs special actions, and repeats. It sure sounds like modern FE games in terms of game flow, but there are quite a bit of quality of life features that are absent here that I thought I'd mention. There are no colored tiles letting you know your movement options. You have to manually click into each character's stats to see their max movement. Characters can hold up to 4 weapons and items and cannot directly trade as an action but rather give as their turn. Healing units don't obtain experience from healing and using spells. The only way they can level up is being attacked by an enemy. It's pretty rough and your support units will be very low level throughout your whole playthrough. There's no weapon triangle as far as my research tells. For example, sword usually has an advantage over axes and axes defeat lances more easily. They seem to have their own unique features like axes just being more stronger but less accurate than swords. A lot of the classes and Marth himself cannot be promoted to different jobs. You pretty much stick with what you get, but at least you obtain characters very often throughout chapters. There are sometimes hints as to how to recruit new characters. For example, a village you visit might tell you a certain enemy might react to a character if you talk to them. So you have to make sure to deploy that specific character and walk up to them without you or them dying. There are some pretty cryptic recruitment options that are just not hinted at, like one of your healers being the sister of an enemy whose dialogue won't trigger unless you randomly put them up to each other. It kind of feels random, but back in the day you probably had to read the manual for more character lore and gaming magazines for a hint. It reminds me of the Shining Force series in a way. This game has about 50 characters you can play as. So that's pretty much the gist. I'm sure you know how FE works by now, but besides the obvious addition of the English translation and it being on the Switch, what are the other features? They've added a couple of quality of life features that'll ease people into this game, and this is definitely more punishing than the modern Three Houses FE iteration. There is now an option to turn back turns for free at your leisure. As FE is known for, characters will be permanently killed off if they fall in battle. While this is a nice feature, it's very easy to somewhat abuse the system and never ever lose a unit, but then again, does it really matter? There's no difficulty options, and it's not like you're trying to be a best at a game that's 30 years old, though it would have been cool to have a limited amount of turns per battle, just as a safety net, but still have a sense of challenge, like in 3 Houses. There is the addition of creating and loading bookmarks. They call them bookmarks here, but if you've ever used an emulator, you'll be familiar with the term save states. Pretty much you can create a bookmark during any point in the game and reload it at any time. Once again, it takes the challenge away somewhat, but this is meant to be a fun look into the past, and without these new features, it could turn off some modern FE players who are used to the more forgiving gameplay. Besides, you can always self-challenge yourself by never using these, so it's not a problem, simply an option. And finally, there is the fast forward feature. I really like this, and once again, emulator users know the joy of speeding up gameplay via a button press. However, here you can instead go into a menu, and there are 3 speed options that can be changed at any time. 1 times speed for everything, which is the default, 2 times speed for only enemy turns, and 2 times speed for the whole game. While this is definitely a welcome feature, it's kind of disappointing that it speeds up the game and doesn't alter anything else. What I mean by this is that music goes too fast and sounds bad when doing this. Dialogue boxes and level up text goes by way too fast as well. I would have ideally loved to speed up only the unit movement speed and combat without altering everything else, but this might be too much to ask. They probably would have had to recode a lot of the game for that. So, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. Is it worth playing? For its price and the sole fact that it's a title that has eluded English-speaking audiences for decades, not to mention the price is pretty good, I'd easily recommend this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm sure hardcore fans of FE series will appreciate seeing where the franchise originated from. Get this before it's removed from the online store. Remember, all the footage you saw today was taken straight from my Let's Play channel, where you could watch all the Fire Emblem gameplay I've uploaded. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of the video. Terrible. Get a morph! Kia! The counter! The counter! Nice! You can't transfer without a drive. You can transfer them. You just can't use a disc. Transfer? What do you mean by transfer though? Da, 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 da. This whole interaction here is a little annoying. You can copy your you can copy your PS4 to your PS5. I did that. You literally like copy it over, which is nice. This is, I don't know how this freaking next turn's gonna play out, but it doesn't look good. It does not look good. Oh, let's go this way. Oh, man. Oh, I can go right here. Oh, I could hit this guy. Using the javelin. God! What am I, level 1? Wow. Here's the bad part though. I have so many characters, but I really should not be spreading the experience too much. So I need to, you know, keep some people back and never use them and have like a core of 10 or something. Otherwise, no one's gonna get strong and everyone's gonna be spread out. It's like Pokemon, you know? All my PS4 titles, I almost play exclusively via disc. Trust me, I would want the disc. I would want the disc. I'm just gonna wait till the PS5 disc is in stock and then I'll buy that one. Cause I want to play Neo 2 on there. I have like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on PS4 I want to play on there. But I gotta wait. I'll probably give this one to my girlfriend or sell it to a friend who wants it later. So you know, until then, I got this one. Sucks balls. But yes, I need to decide which characters I want to use now, and then keep everyone in the back as a backup. But yeah, I need to really keep some experience down. Okay, I don't know how this interaction is gonna work. Hopefully no one dies. Let's see what happens. There's not that room there. Beep, 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 ba-doo. Get up. Yeah, they have the weapon triangle. This is the first game. This is the very, very first game. They have it. It's you have to Google it. You have to Google it to know. They might have things change. Hi, Shaggy. You see his paws on me? Hey, Shaggy. What's up, boy? Good boy. That's a good boy. We'll go out later. I took him out to play before we streamed. Hi. Want to see Shaggy again? I'll show Shaggy again. Hi, boy. Here, up. Here, here, boy. No? Son of a beast. Am I dying? Hold on. What the? Mars. Hi, Shaggy. Shaggy the baby. Good boy, Shaggy. Wow. I don't know what's happening. Am I dying? Don't die! Okay, we're good. No one died, right? Thank God. Alright. 10 HP. Okay. We can figure this out here.